Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of League of Legends Top Plays, the place where we take a look at some of the best plays or fails that I come across in my League of Legends games and where we listen to cool League of Legends music from all around YouTube. Now some of you may have noticed I've changed the name of the series from League of Legends Feeding Time to League of Legends Top Plays. The problem is some people really weren't getting the old name. I wanted it to be a nice little play on words, but it didn't work out, so I think this is better. It will give people a better idea of what they're getting into and also help in the search. So there we go. Now the song that we're gonna listen to today is called Tower Dive, made by, I'm gonna attempt to pronounce this, Peter Skoglund. At least I think that's how I pronounce it. Anyway, a very nice little song, again one of my favorites. And you can check of course his channel by clicking the annotation in the middle of the screen right now, or by checking the link in the description. I very much recommend you go ahead and do that. Now the VIPs for today are going to be one very good Lee Sin and an awesome Tryndamere, who happens to get a pentakill as well. So enjoy the song, guys.
Do you ever feel like an easy gang, staying on your lane while your support goes back? And do you ever feel like your whole team are nudes? Cartus jungle and a movement mid with double boots, and you're just standing there trying to farm your lane, but it's impossible because you have no words to play. That's when you see him there, Jarvan in the bush is coming after you. All you can do is ignite his life and hope he dies. It's you or him, someone's going to die. You have just been tower dived, someone's going down this time. Let him take a hit, and hope that it will crit. You have just been tower dived, come on, let the flashes fly. Let him take a hit, and hope that it will crit. Have you ever tried playing jungler? It's quite an easy task if you got mana buff, but as you go for blue, Cartus will go there too and try to steal it. So all you can do is to fight and smile and hope it dies. It's you or him who's gonna win the fight. Can't you stop your man above? There will be no more gangs for top. This game is kinda lost. Cause can't you stop your buff. Flash, I gotta go back making arcadal staff, but I can possibly back when my team really sucks. And now I'm gonna get a report for whining on my team support, but I don't really care, because I'm already in tribute. I wrote this song to Riot Games, I hope they take the noobs away. We don't need them on the U.S. I think the U.S. server fits them the best.
So there you go, guys, that was Tower Dive by Peter Skoglund, or however the balls you pronounce it. Very nice little song. And as I promised last time, today I'm gonna spend a little more time talking about Jarvan, more in depth, exactly how I built him, everything I take. So let's start off with the runes, shall we? Sounds like a pretty good idea. Now I get armor penetration marks, flat armor seals, and flat cooldown glyphs. Now I suppose you could take something else in glyphs, maybe you want some magic resist. But I don't know, I just always liked cooldown glyphs on pretty much any champion that I play, and I feel they really work well on Jarvan because they allow you to spam your combo that much more, and that's really how you win your lane with Jarvan. Now there's some wiggle room as far as quints go. You could get lifesteal quints, they can help you a little bit with the sustain lane, nothing amazing, but it is a fairly good idea versus some lane matchups. Or you could go for flat damage quints, if you, especially when you know you're gonna be playing against a champ that Jarvan doesn't really have any problem sustaining against. Or you could go speed quints. This can also work fairly well, especially considering how I build Jarvan. You're gonna see why in a few minutes. Now let's talk about masteries. 9 offense, 21 defense, yes. This is really the best and I think only viable way at the moment to build Jarvan, especially with the current meta. And you're gonna get 1 point in Summoner's Wrath, 3 points in Fury, 4 in Deadliness, and 1 in Weapons Expertise, and that's with offense. In defense, you're gonna get 4 points in Durability, 2 points in Hardiness, 3 points in Resistance, or you can switch these up depending. Maybe you can get 3 points in Hardiness if you're versus an AD champ, and 3 in Resistance if you're versus an AP top. Then you're gonna get 2 in Relentless, 1 in Veteran Scar, 3 in Tenacious, 3 in Juggernaut, 2 in Legendary Armor, and 1 in Honor Guard. And that's it for the masteries. I really think this is the best way, but you know, you can try switching around a little bit maybe. I suppose maybe if you're versus a Tryndamere top, for example, you could go with 2 points in Unyielding and 1 in Block. That might work. Let's talk about items now. Now the way I open Jarvan, and I really think this is a totally, completely, absolutely best and amazing way to open him, and some other champions I found out recently, actually. Very good way. 5 health potions, 5 mana potions, and 1 ward. And let's talk a little bit about this. Now, what's this gonna allow you to do? Well, it's gonna allow you to pretty much out-sustain anyone, especially since most guys are gonna start 3 boots and 1 boot and 3 potions. So you're gonna out-sustain pretty much anyone. The mana potions are going to take care of your mana problems and allow you to spam your combo much more, and also use the shield a little bit more often, because that's the main reason why some Jarvans have mana sustain problems in top lane, because that shield, that's the real drainer. And the ward, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. You can save yourself from those pesky little level 2 ganks. And the nice thing is that after you get all those potions, you still have enough money for either a green ward or a pink one. So if they have someone like, I don't know, Evelyn in the jungle, then obviously you're gonna want to get a pink ward, which is very nice. And here's the thing about potions. I abuse potions. I take them through the entire game. In a long game I can spend as much as 2000 gold or more on potions alone. You almost always see me with at least 4 potions of mana and health in my inventory. And the reason is because, I mean, I can't tell you the countless times that I got away with just a sliver of health because that little potion, where I managed to go back in and finish off and get the kill, because that beautiful little potion gave me just enough health that I needed. And I guess you could say, hey, why don't you just get some regenerative items instead of spending all that much money on potions? But you know, here's the thing, regenerative items, they don't really do quite as well as I would like them to until late game or mid-game, finishing mid-game. And also they really don't work with the build. I mean, there really aren't many regenerative items that work with my Jarvan build. So potions are really gonna be way better than pretty much any items that you can get early on. Now let's talk about the actual items and how you're gonna build him. Sunfire Cape is a total must and should pretty much always be the first item you buy. The only time when you're gonna want to delay it by just a little bit is when you're versus an AP top. Otherwise, Sunfire Cape, first item, get it as fast as you can. Then you're gonna want a Raiden's Omen. This is very nice. And then if they are a full AD team, happens, not often, but it does happen sometimes, only their support is AP, then you're gonna want to get Ninja Tabby, you're gonna want to get Thorn's Mail, GA, Guardian Angel, and I don't know, if the game actually lasts until this point, I guess you could throw in whatever, maybe a Bloodthirster, or just some more armor just to troll them, depends on how your game is going. Now if they're a standard team, you know, they have both AP and AD in equal measure, then after the Sunfire Cape and the Radiant's Omen, you're gonna want to get, before the Radiant's Omen, Mercury Threads and the upgraded Hex Drinker. I forgot what it's called exactly. And that's pretty much it. This is the problem area I feel with Jarvan. The magic resist items. They don't really work with him. He has a niche little role that he's in. And most of the magic resist items, the big ones, you know, that really give a lot of magic resist, really don't work with him. Not the Banshee's Veil, the Spirit Visage, and so on. You know, they really don't work with him. Now here's the thing I was telling you about speed runes. I really don't get, you're gonna see in a lot of these games, boots on Jarvan, sometimes even until minute 30 or something like that. And the reason is, Jarvan is a very mobile champ and he can really stick to you. He has lockdown potential, chase potential, everything. I really don't feel that he needs boots all that much. The only time when I get boots faster, like I said, right after my Sunfire Cape, or sometimes even a little bit before, is when I'm versus an AP top, and they have a fed AP mid maybe, and that's when I get Mercury Threads as fast as I can. But other than that, really you don't need boots, and the other items that Jarvan in the Jarvan mid, they are so much more important for him. And I mean, really think about it. Basically, you're the guy who's going to be diving into a 5-man team, and you're going to have to soak up all the damage and either lock down their ADC or keep their first line from getting to your ADC. If you really think that at that point some boots are going to help you more than 200 extra health or 50 extra armor or whatever, then hey, be my guest, okay? But I just don't really think it's going to help you all that much. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's how I build Jarvan. I really feel that it's the best way to build him at the moment. Of course, I'm open to suggestions, especially on the magic resist side, so if you have any, please post in the comments below and I'll test them out and see how they work. I can't speak about jungle, sorry guys, I'm not really that good a jungler. I've had some success with certain champions, but I just really don't feel comfortable in that role. So you're gonna have to go look somewhere else for how to build the jungle Jarvan.
For my father, the king. Rest when we are dead.
So there you go, guys, that's it for today. Thank you for watching my video, I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave me your thoughts and questions in the comments below, and until next time, you go and have yourselves an awesome day, guys.